WWE and TNA, I was going to do a whole little side thing on this. I was going to do a whole piece on the fact that if you go into my archives, I usually have praise for what was formerly known as Impact, originally TNA, now back to TNA. Now it's TNA Impact. Now it's TNA plus TNA Impact plus WWE makes WWE Impact plus TNA NXT, TNA NXT, whatever we're calling it now. But I suppressed a lot of things the past maybe 6-7 months or so. No, it's longer now because we're in June. And basically, I've been feeling a little funky with the direction that the company's going in. I used to just wonder like what was on Scott D'Amore's mind, but once the curtain got pulled back and revealed, and he's been trying to get them to the higher ups to give them more money and things of that nature. It kind of makes sense, but I don't know what all is him and what all is politics or whatever. But with that being said, to me, I felt a certain way with the company when they had Deanna always not putting over, always beating Jordynne Grace. I didn't understand that. When you see how muscular Jordynne Grace is, that's like a feud that should have went on for a little bit. And I don't understand why it didn't. It was always Deanna besting her. And I think that Jordynne only beat her once. And that was like maybe twice. Hold on. Yeah, so with Jordynne only beating her once, maybe twice, from what I can recall. And I'm like, look how muscular she is. And even though Deanna is a technical wrestler, let's kind of even the playing field and let's build a fucking feud so we can have something. And this is not a slight at Deanna. I respect her highly. It's just that it kind of felt like they were going in the direction of Tessa Blanchard. And I'm like, that's how the problems get created. But Deanna's a consummate professional. She did the job, and then she bounced out. Now, the funny thing is that with what's going on with the NXT, I'm like, damn, that might have been Deanna's spot. Had she stayed, maybe they would have went back and forth with the title. It just would have been interesting to see what had happened with Deanna in WWE and have her return even at the Royal Rumble. If she had the title, that would have been very interesting. But I'm sure that they knew that she was leaving. And I'm saying I'm sure, like I know all the shit. I don't. I'm just guessing just how business goes. They know a few months she's not going to renew, or, it's feeling kind of shaky. I think I'm going to go elsewhere and test the waters, whatever. And when you're inside, when you're an insider, you get more of a awareness as to what's going on. So, she might have been aware of, the crap that was going on and with Scott, and saying, well, if he's not going to be here, I might as well just jump and just bounce out. So Chelsea's going like, her tight buds are gone. So anyhow. So with that being said, transitioning back to the TNA issue, I just always thought that was funny. And I also felt like Macklin, who is her husband, is doing a great fucking job. And he resigned. And he made it known that he wasn't going anywhere. And you know how it usually goes. The husband and wife usually travel together 9 times out of 10, and he decided to stay. And I felt a long time ago that they should have put the title on him. And this harkens back to what I said about Becky being the comfortable choice. They can trust her, yada yada yada. When they gave her back the title recently, I think that's why they gave it to Moose, because Moose is a company man, has been loyal, and they felt safe. I felt it should have been on Macklin's title. The title should have been on Macklin, because he fucking works hard, man. He built his character, still developed his character as a good heel. And this is for anyone that's into TNA that knows what I'm talking about. You WWE people, I guess you could kind of fade this out. I also felt when Mike Santana returned, he should have won that match. See, we go through the same stupid motifs that I always talk about. It's not going to hurt either. Macklin could have cheated Santana, and that's what builds the animosity and builds the feud. You don't have to always, the guy came back and they have to win, the girl comes back and she has to win. You could just build a better storyline. Hell, yo, man, you cheated me out of something. Well, so suck my toe. And then it just leads up to, oh, yeah, feud, you know. So, those little decisions, I don't get. I don't know what was Scott's decision. I don't know if it was backstage politics. I don't know. But there's certain things like, Josh Alexander doesn't always have to have the belt, the title, the strap, whatever it is we're calling it. So, and as we're seeing, he doesn't have the strap, So, it is what it is. It's just a lot of different things that are going on within the company that I'm just like, yeah, they're kind of shitting the bed a little bit. And for those that know, I am, primarily I'm more focused on the females. So when the show is on, I'm zipping through. Let's get to the female matches. Look, in fact, TNA, they're not even doing anything. Wow, I didn't even know there's a pool here. They're not even doing anything with fucking Rosemary right now. I guess because Havoc might be injured, but I don't know how they're going to transition her into the storyline, but only time will tell. I have no idea if TNA is looking to get acquired. Hopefully one day Scott D'Amore will come out the shell and discuss what is happening, or what had happened. What had happened was discuss what he went through with trying to acquire the company and why that fell through. I think it's disrespectful sometimes when you hear about people making a bid for a company and then like several months later they fucking sell the shit. Especially when you don't know the number that he was offering or whatever. But I don't want to get too far away from the subject line. Anyhow, to circle back, okay, yeah, this is a pool. Circling back, yeah, who knows? TNA's fallen off a bit, and I'm not sure what talent they could bring in or how they're going to strategize. I mean, a lot of things are just politics a lot of times. Here's another case in point, right? Before Jordan made her debut for NXT, right? When she popped up at NXT, the week prior, she had wrestled Marty Bell. And then she got jumped. After beating Marty Bell, Allison Kay came out and they beat her up. The following week, no mention of it. And they just, carry on. And now they're just talking about her NXT. And then during the interview, she stated that at the next, I think it's Against All Odds. I think that's the next one. The next PLE, there's supposed to be a surprise guest. And I guess, sometimes when a company goes sideways, they really don't have anything, but they're trying to build something up. Me personally, if I was picking, I would pick Natalya, because Natalya was the first person to hit social media and make it known that she wanted to wrestle Jordan Grace, and she'd be happy to go over to TNA. But if they don't have that in the cards, 9 times out of 10 it'll probably end up being someone that's in-house, or they'll just continue up with the Allison Kay storyline. And then, we got you guys to, watch the PLE and wonder who the mystery partner was going to be. So, but yeah, back to the TNA thing, man. It is what it is. I don't know, what direction, what the hell's happening. I hope the best. Hope that they can, they're letting go people and restructuring the company. Hopefully it'll get in good hands, and they can, because other companies are very good for business and they keep other talent employed, rather than the old school way of thinking where they were stuck at just one company and you couldn't go anywhere and you felt like, you had to suck it up. So That's my thoughts on that.